What is going on, everybody? Dan, I'm supposed to checking out Polaris, Dissipate. This comes from Manual. Got any requests, guys? Hit me up. Alright. So far, this will be what? The fifth? This will be the fifth Polaris song I have heard. And so far, all four are absolute bangers. Three being, like, out of this world. Which made me think, what is the best? Are they the best Australian metal band? At least I've heard so far. And then Parkway Drive entered the chat. I'll say this. If this is another banger, I think they take the lead. I think they take the lead. Yeah. Parkway Drive might need, I need to see if anyone's requested Parkway Drive yet, because they're going to need a couple punches in the next round. It's getting tough. Polaris might be the Australian metal band. Hit like, subscribe. Let's check this out. Woo! And that little melody in the back, when it was in the, during the intro, I was like, please. I didn't want to say things, I didn't want to jinx it, but I was like, please. God, fuck, just don't let this be the only time they use it. Because sometimes bands do it. They have a sweet, like, guitar riff or melody, and they'll use it just for the intro, or just for the outro, or maybe just for the bridge, and no other part of the song, and it becomes, like, the best part of the song, and that's it. Your brain only wants to hear that part again. Luckily, they brought it back for the chorus, and it looks like for the little post-chorus transition here. It's awesome. I love that the melody came back right here for the bridge here, but it's turned way down, and it's like way down, but it's there. Its shadow is there, but it's way down. Yo. Oh! No, that was gangsta. Oh, it's the outro too. Sweet. This is gonna be an awesome outro. But I'm noticing that they're kind of known for their little pockets. It's like it'll be only about 2 bars long. That's about it. Maybe 4 sometimes. Where the whole cadence of the instrument, there'll be no vocals going on, and the whole cadence, especially the drum pattern, will just be different than any part of the rest of the song. Usually slower and unorthodox. And then they brought it back with harsh vocals and the sound returning. They're ahead of Parkway Drive. Again, I've only heard a handful of both bands. But from the handfuls I've now sampled, if you will, Polaris is fucking on fire right now. Their stock is a Green Arrow point straight up. Ugh. Look at that. Yo. Every other band on the channel that I absolutely love right now, it's like In Flames, Bad Omens, of course, Dance Gavin Dance, but it's almost Dance Gavin Dance is like a separate genre, so you can't really compare the two. But Fear Factory, those are probably the big 4 that are hot right now in my brain. How these songs have probably been out ages ago, but new to me, so they're hot right now to me. It's getting spooky in here, gentlemen. Polaris is climbing. Fast. Like, again, this is only, I think track 5 that I've heard from them. So the other ones have a decent lead. But it's been way more. So just with volume alone, sheer volume alone, they have a big lead. But just saying, each song is like, this shit, they're jumping quick. It's getting spooky. I'm here for it. Band Wars, let's fucking go. Hit like. Subscribe. I'm amped, man. Polaris is one of those bands where I would have zero problem checking out an album. Because so far, I haven't heard a bad song. I haven't even heard like a mid-tier song, which is normal. That's why I'm not mad if I hear a mid-tier song. Not mad. That's normal for every single band. There's not a band ever that has done an entire career without one or actually quite a few. It was alright. Filler songs. But so far, their batting average is insane right now. Again, it's only 5 songs. It's only 5. But still, if you are still here, you are. Australia, you've been hiding these motherfuckers? I gotta check how many views these people get. That's the question. Because I know In Flames is like at a whole nother level of fame than like Fear Factory. I want to know where Polaris is in here. If I have to guess, I assume since they're in a continent of their own, basically, there probably isn't a ton of competition besides Parkway Drive. I could be wrong. There could be a fuck ton of great Australian bands. I'm not sure. But since they have that, the backing of a continent, I assume they're going to be more than Fear Factory. But I would say a good bit less than In Flames. In Flames feels like they kind of own a region of Europe, and they've been around for quite a while, where it's like they have a grasp, kind of like Slipknot owns America for sure, and probably half the globe, but In Flames seems on another level of fame. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me check it out. Ooh, fuck, another question. Who's more famous, Polaris or Parkway Drive? I think, if I had to guess, Parkway Drive. Because people, I've heard the name Parkway Drive. I've never heard, like, even before the channel, I've heard, like, murmurings. I've never heard them before, but I've heard the name Parkway Drive. I've never heard of Polaris. And I've heard of the song Wishing Wells, even before the channel. Heard of the name. Didn't know why I've heard of it, but I've heard the name. So I think they're more famous. I'm not sure. If you are still here, then you are. Ooh, wait. Feel free to hit X, but for the people who are curious, we can just check right now on Spotify. In Flames first. Just get that out of the way. 2.3 monthly listeners for In Flames. And it looks like their biggest song. Whoa, that's their biggest song apparently on Spotify is Only for the Week. It's kind of surprising. I Am Above is just my shit. But anyway, so we got their biggest song, 92 mil, 2.3 monthly listeners. Parkway Drive. 1.9 monthly listeners. That's a lot closer than I thought. Parkway Drive, what? And their top song is called Pray, 72 mil. All right. This might be fucking close then. Nice Parkway Drive, I did not know they were that close to In Flames in terms of listeners. Polaris, it is less, but it's not bad. 1.3 mil. And their biggest song is The Remedy. 42 mil. So not bad. Not bad. Again, this is just Spotify, but Spotify is usually a pretty good-ish judge. All right, but it's not a landslide, which it easily could have been. It easily could have been, but it's not. Good to hear. Hit like, subscribe if you are still here. Parkway Drive. Fight back.